Hi, can I talk to you? T-Post here, talking about forgiveness. Such an important process to go through in life. Uh, we enter the world and we easily become fragmented by hardships, turmoil, trauma. And we devise a way as children to cope. And that usually means repressing and disowning parts of ourselves. As a child, I disowned my voice after a traumatic event, a series actually. And that was my life path for quite a few years afterwards, to recover that voice and to recover the kind of genuine ability to relate to others without the mask, without disguise, without agendas and strategies. So, in speaking of forgiveness, and how it relates to everyone, no one is immune or gets by without having to deal with the reality of and the need to forgive circumstances, events, people in our lives. Forgiveness is not required in life. You don't have to forgive anyone. You don't even have to forgive yourself. You can go through your whole life holding on to your pain. But what does that feel like? I know for me, it felt like being continually angry with others, with myself, and with life itself as a young man. So, we have free will. In every moment, we have a choice to hold on to our hurts and pains or to let go. Everyone is hurting. And some people do dastardly acts out of ignorance and pathologies. This is a harsh world in many respects. But why make it harsher for others and for yourself? Feel what's here. Experience what's here. And honor what's here. But in that awareness, in that awakeness, say yes to life. This beautiful, absurd, creative adventure we call life. That's relatively short. But not forgiving is living in fear. Forgiving is living fearlessly. Yet forgiving isn't about love. Not really. It's about peace. Finding peace with what has occurred, even with what is occurring, even with what potentially might occur in the future. the so-called future, that next now moment. And forgiving isn't about absolution. It doesn't really have anything to do with the other, the original circumstance or event. It really has to do with evolution, your personal growth, my personal growth. Because not forgiving keeps your energy stuck. And who wants stuck energy? Not me. So what would it feel like to drop the resentment and bitterness towards something or someone? Feel that for a moment. I think it feels great. So how do you do it? How do you forgive? Well, first you decide to do it with that free choice I spoke about. And then you make that change of heart and that change of mind a reality in this moment and in your next moment. Then you make a statement out loud, really works well, about your forgiveness, what you're forgiving, who you're forgiving. It's as easy as that. Speak it sincerely from your heart. It will move the energy. It will change your vibration. It will make a space for love to enter, for source to enter, because you're creating a new positive potential, an opening for a greater energy to enter and soothe, support, love. And then finally, bless it. Say amen. Amen. Which means so be it. Your blessing, your forgiveness is. You created it. It now exists. Now, this procedure doesn't work just one time. You'll need to do it multiple times. Repeat as necessary. But offering forgiveness is the most liberating thing you can do for yourself. I know it has been for me through the decades. I began my healing journey 40 years ago, at the young age of 22, when a wonderful friend suggested I read a certain metaphysical book, a series. And that started me on the healing journey of my life and taking personal responsibility for my life. No longer being a victim. So there are 4 aspects of forgiveness. There's forgiveness towards a circumstance or event, and then there's forgiveness towards others, and then there's forgiveness towards yourself for your part in whatever occurred, minor or major, or just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's much to learn from these experiences if we stay open to what can be positively gained from them. And sometimes that is so hard to get to, it seems almost impossible. Yet something is there. And the last offering of forgiveness is to life itself, to God, if I may use that word, that term. I know for me, as a young man, I cursed God and life. I didn't want what was handed to me. But as time went on, I saw the value of it all. How it assisted me in deepening my relationship with life, with myself, and with the source of it all. I came to understand the kind of beautiful design of it, if I may go that far. And the extraordinary roles we all play. In some sense, this is all a puppet show. And when we have time to enlarge our perspective, to back away from it, we can see that as least possibly being so. That perhaps the roles we all play are of use to each other in this extraordinary realm we've been born into. The one last thing I'd like to say is that forgiveness doesn't make you better than anyone else. So don't let your ego trip on it or make a trip out of it. What it does is it makes you, and it has made me, lighter. And that is a treasure in itself, to have lightness in life. So I am a forgiver. How about you? I know you are too. We all are in our hearts. Much love, much blessings. Peace out.